Hey, what up? Hey, I'm just taking a little walk, so I figured we can have a little talk. Today, well, not today, but I just want to have a conversation with some of my sisters out here without being accused of attacking the black woman. And it's a real conversation. Let me say this right here. When you lay down and decide that you're gonna create another human being with your significant other, and I say this with humility mixed up with a little bit of anger and disgust. And I'm not calling nobody disgusting, but I'm talking about what's disgusting is the action. The action is disgusting. The action is disgusting that any woman on this earth or man that decide they want to keep a loving father away from their kids just because y'all not together no more, or because you don't like him, or because you don't like his family, or for whatever the reason is. Just because you lay down and gave birth to a child, that don't mean that the child does not become your property. Period. And it's so funny that if he don't take care of the child and step up to the plate, he ain't shit. And for the ones that want to see the child or whatever, you give them a hard time, and they still ain't shit. But everything got to be on your terms, not what's in the best interest of the child, on your terms. Sit there and try to emasculate men and undermine his parenting skills and his parenting process or whatever. It ain't ever no sit down, let's come to an agreement. I have custody. I even hear some of your conversation when I watch some of the judge shows and the court shows and just listen to some of y'all talk. And he ain't did nothing for my baby. Listen to that language. My baby. Like the baby just yours. Not one goddamn time during what we just went through, and when I ever spoke or whatever, I never said my son. I said our son. Our. It's O-U-R. Our. It's not mine. It ain't your goddamn baby. You created that baby with somebody. It's our son. O-U-R. Google it. One thing I did notice, you hate a motherfucking man that stand up for anything. Any man, you want him to stand up for you, but if he stand up against you and you don't agree and he don't fit your narrative, then you hate him. And I got a still shot in my head. And I got some folks that hate me from years ago. The courts hated me. The courts. How dare you come to court and try to take a stand and get what you can get access to your son. That's what it felt like. Had a black woman guardian ad litem and couldn't even tell you this goddamn day, couldn't even tell you why she ruled against me having extra time with my son. Picking on that poor old mother. A lot of men out here only get to see their kids or access to their kids based on what fucking mood you in. If you return the call or call back, well, she got football. Okay, well, she got a cold. She got football. Well, why the fuck he got cold medicine at his house too. We got access to Advil and children's Tylenol and all that shit. We know how to pick them up from baseball practice and football practice. I'll never forget watching the movie East Side High, Mr. Clark, and when he threw them badass kids out or whatever, and when he stood up there with that suit on, cause see, when you hate a man with a suit on, or you hate a man that have confidence, because you consider that arrogant. He said, I'll never forget that line in that movie. He said, I threw those bastards out, and that's all I had to say. He said what he said. And right when he walked out that door, that camera zoomed in, and the look on that black lady's face, and she hated his ass after that. Because he didn't fit her narrative. He threw one of her badass kids out. But a lot of folks, they don't like a man like that. They don't like a motherfucker like me that don't take no shit from nobody, that'll stand up and stand against anything, that will stand up and take a stand and don't give a shit whatever the cost is. Oh, you hate men like that. Just because you laid down and gave birth to a child, that child is not just yours. That child got a whole goddamn family. A whole family. And the question what you need to ask yourself, are you doing what's in the best interest of the child? Because when my dad died, and I watched my granddaddy go through that whole thing. The best thing my mama did for me, I wouldn't be where I am if she didn't take me over and connect me to my grandfather. She connected me to my grandfather. Anytime I wanted to go, anytime it was convenient for him, shit, he didn't have to come pick me up. She dropped me off. I do a whole joke about that on stage. She dropped me off over there. Go to your granddad. She pushed me to my granddad. And he was happy to have me. And damn it, I couldn't replace his son, but damn it, he raised me, and I'm the man I am, and I made him proud. And to this day, I love and miss my grandfather, and everything that you get to experience, Rickey, Smiley, or whatever, it's based off of him. All of this stuff, like what I'm talking about right now, is Ernest Smiley. Somebody got to sit up there. I just want to say, it's some good men out here that's doing positive things. My grandson on spring break, and I got a show tonight in Albany, and I'm taking my grandson with me, and then we're gonna leave Albany when I get off stage and drive down to Orlando. And if I could squeeze him and I have to be on stage at 2:45 p.m. But my goal is to wake up early in the morning and squeeze in an amusement park so he can ride something. And then I go do my show. And I go and perform and have a good time. Where he can have a good time. He don't care nothing about no amusement park. He just want to go. He just want to get in the car and take that long-ass 8-hour drive. He with it. Snacks. He got his tablet. He got snacks. Everything ready to go. That's what I do. That's what I do. And it's some lowdown. If you are a parent, man or woman, that play games and go out of your way to deny a loving parent or grandparent the opportunity to give a child the best shot. Everybody don't parent like you. My baby, you got my baby over there. You ain't cooking for my... Motherfucker don't have to eat what you eat and cook how you cook and do everything the way you do shit. Want to control every fucking thing. Everybody got their own way. I don't give a damn if that daddy sit up there and play Xbox all night and go and send something for Burger King. Hell, at least he got him. They glad to be over there with his musty ass. We be musty, don't clip our toenails, send up. Only thing dads do, we go, hey, every 10 minutes. Hey, they don't care. They love it. They love it. And we yell up at the steps. We might go outside and jump on the trampoline for a minute or throw a football for a minute or whatever. Dads just dads. But they need to experience it and experience the love. No, we might not cook like you cook. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich instead of ramen. You might do ramen noodle, but we might just do a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or tell they ass to make it. Grace will make his own lunch. Now, I'm not going to get up and be going to the kitchen making him no lunch. He old enough to go in there and get the little damn Lunchables. He know how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Now, go and make that bitch. But you hate men, though. Oh, I got them in my family, too. They hate men. I got a few of them that I had to help, and then they'll turn around and undermine you. You can't ask no question. They want you to keep your wallet open, but your mouth closed. Goddamn alpha females that hate men. They got men issues. They want your resources. But if you ask, hey, send me your kid's grades, send me my nephew grades, I want to see how he doing with it. You ain't got to answer him. Well, wait a minute, just undermine your process. Then now the kids don't like your ass. Or they feel like you against them just because you asking to see their grades and shit. Boy, I can tell y'all some shit. Don't get me started today. Get my ass and put on some deodorant and get in this damn car, because I done got hot out here talking about this stuff. When I tell you this is real talk. Real talk. I'm gonna say all the women, I don't care how mad you get, and this ain't no attack on black women. You laid down and had a kid, you had that kid with somebody, unless you adopted them. Or virtual, whatever, reproduction, whatever, with an egg or whatever. Kids not just yours. Kids got parents and they have grandparents standing by, ready to assist, ready to love, ready to encourage, ready for the discipline, ready for the structure, ready to go. But if you ain't in complete control of the situation and it don't fit your narrative, then it's a problem. Who does that? Who does that? You hurting the child by not letting the other parent be in his life. You hurting them. I don't give a fuck who get mad at this and who don't fucking like me. I got people that hate me because I challenge the court system. But see, these are low-income people. That word was straight out of the projects. Yeah, he's good financially, but he's not a good dad. I already made videos and showed you all the degrees on the wall, and he's coming from people that's not educated, ain't never stepped foot on a college campus, no damn where. So what do I care about what they say or think? They ain't educated. They making under $30,000 a year, I promise you. I don't care what nobody say about me and what they think about me. I'm always gonna take a stand. I don't go along just to get along. I'm the one in the classroom that always asking questions. Well, why the black kids have to do this and the white kids? I'm that one. I'm the one that'll challenge the system. I don't do what's popular. I do what's right. And if I'm wrong, I'm man enough to apologize. But it's a shame. Shame on you. I'm sure most women that have done this and do stuff like this, I'm sure you have clicked off by now because this conversation is affecting you or whatever, and you hate me for it, that's fine. And don't gaslight the conversation either. You can sit up there and say, well, what about the men? Oh, well, we'll talk about the men on that day, but today, what we talking about on this video, we're talking about there are great dads out here that deserve an opportunity to be the best we could be. That's the conversation for today. And tomorrow I'll talk about deadbeat dads and dads that have custody that won't share kids with. But today I'm talking about from what I've experienced, what I just recently seen somebody close to me experience, and what I'm experiencing. But it's all right. It's all right. And I say it all damn day. I hope I lose fans. Because if you're a fan of mine and you don't agree with this or whatever, then go be a fan of somebody else that's going to go along with your bullshit. The baby's sick. The baby woke up late. The baby don't feel good. The baby got a headache. The baby this, the that, and that. Everything is a problem. All the good men out here, they got to suffer or wait till they damn kids turn 15, 16, 17, 18 before they get an opportunity to be a father. We don't get, a lot of men don't even get to experience none of the childhood. Oh, but you want them to come when they turn 16, smoking weed and sagging their pants. Oh yeah, you need to go, you need to come talk to him. Oh, now you want me to talk to him. Yeah. Now it's convenient for you. You can't make this shit up. And this shit been going on for years. But shout out to my mama. Shout out to my mama for having the intelligence to put me with my damn grandparents. Because boy, they created the best. I got a little bit of all my grandparents in me. I can cook. I clean. My house is together, clean, in order. I know how to change a tire. I know how to fix cars. If I had the tools, I can pull a damn transmission, a voltage regulator, a carburetor, which they don't have anymore, but I can put in a fuel injector. I know how to change spark plugs. I know how to change the oil. I know how to climb up under my car and change the oil pan, from baking a cake to changing an oil pan. I know how to do it all. Only because my mother had the wisdom to allow me to be around great, wonderful grandparents, and I got the best of both worlds. Keep thinking that only you can raise a child, and that child is only good enough to be around you. You'll see. Oh, you'll see. Keep playing. And all y'all women out there, keep standing up behind women. Go, girl. Do what you need to do, girl. That's right, girl. Go ahead with your amen corner. But I dare you to stand up for what's right. I dare you to pull your girlfriend. I'm trying to say, Patricia, you know you fucked up. Well, I just don't agree with that. That's fucked up. I think that the baby should be with his father. I think the baby should be around his dad. You hurting the child. I dare you. I dare you to stand up for what's right. But we just go along because that's the homie. That's your girlfriend. We go to the club. We order us long out. We done been through hell and back together. Whatever, girl. That's right, girl. Okay. Keep on. Y'all have a blessed day. Shout out to all the men. Shout out to the good dads, the good fathers, every man that had to stand up and go to court, and every man that has stood up and fought for rights to see your child and to be the best dad that you could be. I'm sure this video ain't popular. I know it ain't popular. It's cool. It's cool. Click off. Unfollow. I don't give a shit. But I meant what I said. And I said what I meant. And I'll die on that. I'll die on that.